Yes, my name is Christian Romo. I'm the Senior Manager for Talent Acquisition at Bolthouse Farms. Well, Bolthouse Farms has been around for a while now. It started in 1915 in Grant, Michigan. And over 100 years later, they've grown to be one of the largest carrot growers and distributors in the U.S. We have a big footprint here in the California Central Valley, and we currently employ nearly 3,000 people, sometimes more depending on the season, and we're headquartered in Bakersfield, California. We're looking for someone that has a history of working, either if they have work experience, we'd love them to have a couple of years experience under their belt. If not, we want to make sure that they're coming from an institution with a solid curriculum, because a lot of what we do is there's a lot on the job training. So if the person has a solid foundation, then we can at least build from that. We do have on-the-job training where the person is given a learning and development roadmap to get them to the point where they're going to be successful. I mean, I've used SJVC before even working for Bolthouse Farms. I've used you guys for many, many, many years, going on, I would say, 8 years. However, at Bolthouse Farms, there's a culture that SJVC is the preferred institution over many of the institutions in our area. You guys have been a trusted member of our community for years. Leaders in the light industrial electrical programs often request talent from SJVC exclusively because of the success factors of the past. So we filled positions across various different spectrums, ranging from the administrative side, light industrial, electrical, all the way to their nursing program. So we feel like the SJVC students, compared to other institutions, seem to be a little bit more prepared, not just from the technical terms, but also from assimilating to the corporate workforce, right? So we feel like maybe their career services department preps them and gets them prepared going into what is life like as an actual workforce. And I think that's what really gets these SJVC grads kind of a heads up or a head start against maybe the other institutions in our area. So the primary function is troubleshoot or install production and process line equipment and machinery across all the different lines across Bolthouse Farms. So they'll be required to read blueprints, different plans and schematics for various plant equipment, and obviously observe all the safety regulations to ensure that all GMP and quality standards are met. So the other piece that they're going to be doing is performing safety checks on any equipment to be used on a daily basis. And again, ensure that all safety devices are functioning properly. Safety is the number one concern that we have at Bolthouse Farms. Trusting each other in our commitment to loss prevention is a way of life. We strive to meet the goal of zero accidents, and nothing that we do is worth getting hurt over, right? So the continued success of Bolthouse Farms depends on the safety and the well-being of its employees and their families. So ultimately our objective, those can only be achieved by having the commitment and support by every single person that we hire. So we often receive training, explaining the responsibilities of their own safety and the safety of others. We learn to follow safety procedures by correctly using equipment, materials to perform jobs safely. And we behave in a manner that enhances their personal safety and other safety of others to make it a first priority. The very first thing that I would recommend is this person should come in with some grit, because you're going to be stretched to do far beyond what you're being hired to do. And that's a good thing. The on-the-job training programs that we have at Bolthouse Farms really gets you prepared for that next step of your career. We don't want you staying in the same position for long. We want to move you to that next level. So like I said, this person needs to have grit and determination, but also, like I said earlier, needs to be humble and be customer-centric, but be able to work pretty hard. So I think everyone at Bolthouse Farms exhibits the same behaviors of passion, integrity, determination, perseverance. Those are the types of elements that we're looking for in any hire.